Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020, and this is the Flight Sim News. So, as a reminder, tomorrow is going to be the 50th anniversary of the F-14 Tomcat's first flight event over on Fights On. And I'm going to provide the link again here. And for those of you that didn't see the news video earlier in the week, this is just a small reminder and follow-up because tomorrow is the event, and it's going to be a pretty amazing event. Heat Blur is going to be giving away some F-14 Tomcat licenses for DCS World, or modules, whatever you want to call them. And the list of of guests for this event is just unbelievable. Francesco Paco Chirici, Dave Bio-Baranek, Megan Slick Flanagan, Jay Face Shot Consalvi. A lot of these people had a lot to do with Speed and Angels, and others are just real-life former F-14 Tomcat pilots, Rios, photographers. Hey Joe, Dave Parsons, John Hooter Schreiber, Eric Hildebrandt, who's a photographer, Brian Billy Kocher, Rich Popeye Doyle, John Roll Kaiser, Bill Libby Lind, and Aaron Malik is the guy that's put this all together, who is the owner of Fights On. And it's a pretty monumental event that the dude has put together, and the link is right here to register for this. It's going to be tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and it's probably going to run somewhere around 8 hours. It's going to be a pretty epic event. It's going to be hard to watch the whole thing. Hopefully he's going to save a video of the live stream itself and to post later on so we can go back to it and check out highlights and whatnot. But it's definitely going to be worth looking at, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew about it because it's going to be pretty kick-ass if you love the Tomcat. I'll throw a link in the video description as usual. Be sure to check it out and sign up. So, in DCS news, a lot of video previews have been slipping out of the Supercarrier, and along with that has been a little bit of conflicting news. BigNewsy is the community manager for Eagle Dynamics, and in this post over on their forums, it says, "We're planning an open beta update for the 20th, which will include the Supercarrier." However, another post I found basically says that, "You're welcome, Spudknocker. Thanks for previewing and sharing your thoughts. Planned public release is for the 22nd of May." It doesn't make any sense to me why they would say the 20th and then the 22nd. The 20th is a Wednesday, which is usually a day that they would do an open beta update, so that makes a little bit of sense to me. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to be an early access and it's going to hit the open beta first, like most stuff does when it goes early access. So a little confused about the conflicting posts there where he says the 20th of May, and then BigNewsy goes on to reply to Spudknocker's video stating that public release for the 22nd of May, whatever that means. Additionally, there has been a ton, well, not a ton, I'll say about 3 or 4 videos that have popped up that are pretty deep and go into detail about what the Supercarrier is going to offer.
Bring it left, forward, and bring it left slightly. Just taxiing nice and slow.
And this one, of course, is Spudknocker, and he has about a 40-minute video on the topic of first impressions and pulling off the first mission. Then we go over to Wags.
Hey everyone, Wags here from Eagle Dynamics, and today we'll take another look at Case 1 landings on the Supercarrier using the Hornet. Case 1 landing is defined as conditions with clouds above 3,000 feet and visibility of greater than 5 miles. In other words, this is for daytime landings in good weather conditions. It does not, though, use the automatic carrier landing data link system. To help best explain this, I've invited my friend Jar from the Virtual Stinger Squadron to lend me a hand.
was a pretty cool video. It's about 15 minutes long. Goes into a Case 1 recovery. And next up is the GrimReapers. And they put out a pretty long video as well. This one's basically he's covering the questions of takeoff, Case 1, Case 3, LSO. Do rough seas from thunderstorm-like conditions make the deck pitch up and down? What functionality does the Tomcat have? How many aircraft can spawn on the carrier? How long does it take to launch them all? What crew stations are available and how do you use them? How is the ship's current damage model defensive capabilities? And one of the things I can tell you right away that's really cool is this.
Full wipe stick. Full wipe rudder. Okay, you're obviously not listening. So, before we got on the catapult, we could have requested launch. We don't have to, but sometimes you might want to, in which case you can go to ground crew here and request launch. But like I said, I was already getting directions, so I don't need to. Next, we need to salute. You all know how to salute in a Tomcat, left shift and U, or we can salute like this. Try left shift and U. Whee! There we go, look. That was wonderful.
And there we go. We know the Tomcat works with Supercarrier at launch. That's the one thing I was really concerned about more than anything. And they have been saying all along that they were going to get it done. So that's pretty fucking awesome news. And the video goes into detail, covers the Tomcat and damage modeling of the carrier. So they're like, you know, shooting stuff at the carrier, trying to kill it. Pretty cool stuff.
Caffey's having a really bad day. Yeah, bunker busters will do the trick, boys. Ooh, oh, okay, we've damaged it finally. Well, we've put it out of service pretty much now. Yeah.
So they go into detail of testing various things with the video. And it's a pretty cool video. And I'll include these in the video description for you to check out as well. I think there was one last one. Oh, yeah. Wags did this other one on mission creation.
Okay, so here we're on the deck. My buddy me in the 6-pack. We have the 4 Hornets, the bar cap on the catapults getting ready to take off. And then we have the E2 and the S3 on the elevator. And I'll taxi out here in a minute. And then we have the statics we placed. And also we have the helicopter off to our starboard side.
Pretty cool. And he goes into deep detail about mission creation and placement of things on the deck and whatnot. Pretty cool video. 30 minutes long, 31 minutes. And again, I'll include a link to this in the video description as usual. So the guys over at Multipurpose UFC have put together another video, this time with the F-16 Viper. There we go. It's pretty neat. I think it's very promising, and I will throw a link to this video in the video description as usual, so you can check it out for yourself. And lastly, it looks like Steam has finally caught up. So the standalone version of DCS has various sales throughout the year, and they're usually longer and different sometimes than what they have on Steam. And it seems like, you know, we've had a month of free play and a month of 50% off sales through Eagle Dynamics, and before that they were giving us almost a month of free plays. Like every 2 days there was a new module you can try out for free and a sale. And Steam has jumped in and they're doing their sale, I think, for the next 2 weeks, and they've matched what you had going on in DCS. But what I don't know, and I'm pretty sure, I don't think the codes that you can use to get the extra 10% off on the standalone, like GrimReapers or Fighter Pilot, from the various influencers sites, will work through the Steam sale. And I've had a lot of people argue with me, well, yeah, well, Steam's better because if I don't like a module, I can get a refund right away. I'll give you that. That is pretty cool, I guess. But I don't see any other benefit to doing the Steam version. And the nice thing is you can buy the stuff on Steam and you can transfer it over to standalone. And I'd highly recommend that if you like all the free things that DCS does, like the free plays and whatnot, because Steam has different rules and policies about doing things. And I just don't like it. I think standalone is so much better overall. Like I said, Steam does have the benefit of, yeah, if you don't like something and if you didn't play it for 2 hours, you can get a full refund. Fair enough. That's a nice benefit. But that's about it. I really don't see any reason why you want to do this, other than, the other argument was that through Steam you can download things faster than you can through Eagle Dynamics. Okay, so refunds are easier to get and you can download the stuff faster. Other than that, I see no benefit. And you end up waiting longer for the sales. The sales don't last as long sometimes. They're different dates. I don't know. I just like the fact that if I use standalone, more of the money that I spend goes to Eagle Dynamics. They don't have to pay Steam a cut. So I see why Steam exists, because it does bring in more people and more revenue for Eagle Dynamics that they wouldn't have, because Steam is a large platform. So it makes sense for them to have it, but it costs them money to have it too. You know what I mean? Or money away from them, I guess. But that's just how I feel. But the Steam sale is going right now, and you can check it out. And it looks like everything is the same as it was on the other sale on standalone. It's just this doesn't last as long, and it's not going to last as long. So that's it for the Flight Sim news, guys. Supercarrier's looking really promising. I can't wait to get my hands on it. It looks like it's either going to be Wednesday or Friday of next week. I would lean more towards Wednesday, because that's usually when they do the open beta updates, or have been. But that's it, guys. Can't wait for next week. It's going to be pretty exciting. So, as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button. And until next time, guys,